the way we operate as traditional leaders is not about making one a winner, the other a loser. Our main responsibility is to ensure that the affected parties understand each other and come with and end up all this thing in peace. Because at the end of the day, if we are related, we are related. There is no way that we can change that. So ours is just to restore justice, to ensure that there is good working relations, there is harmony, there is peace within our communities. So whenever we handle these cases, we ensure that there is that. No one feels, okay, I've won, I'm better than that one. It just has to be something that is making them all feel safe.
If someone has stolen a sheep or a cow from you, you have to come and report it to the council, and we summon that person to come, and we discuss it with the headman in the traditional council. We came up with a decision. It's either we charged him or we make peace with them. Sometimes we have to charge them.
Traditional council comprises of traditional councillors, people that were elected by the communities within the area. It would be the headman within the area. It would then be the family of the woman, and it would be the family of the man, the husband, the wife. So we would hear stories from both sides, but they would definitely be the ones leading the whole proceeding.
It starts from the family. If the family can't resolve it, it go to the village. Like as we are here at Ngonge, at Komkhulu, if we can't resolve it here, it goes to the village so that all the people around participate in trying to resolve it. Then if it goes beyond that, then it's then that it has to be referred to a headman. Yes, a headman. Then if the headman is defeated too, then it will only be referred to a traditional council.
The traditional courts, it's where we get maybe involved, maybe there's instability in the location, or two families are fighting, they got disputes. So we have to try and resolve that dispute with no need to go to courts, because we understand that in courts there's the long queues and what. But if think that it's easier for us to resolve that, we try to do that. But we don't stop if a person wanted to go further on higher courts. If they did go there, us on our side is to give the report, how did we resolve this, and then we can see it from there. But we don't take, let's say maybe just like rapes, we don't even try to resolve that. It's just that they are reporting, and then that we do reporting to the police station, and then it goes its way to the court. And even if someone is being killed, we don't sit for those cases. We only resolve those amongst us.
We normally have our traditional courts on Sundays, because people are not busy. Normally Saturdays most are reserved for funerals. Weekdays people are busy, whatever. So we always have them on Sundays. And very interesting. I was quite shocked as well, to sit and listen how these people, without them being trained from experience, how they prosecute, and how they wrap up the case. Very experienced. You'll be surprised. But if we were to be given, long before, we even had sheriffs. Like, for example, if your cows, they went into my garden and ate all my mealies and whatever, and you don't want to pay, and then you would send our local sheriff and subpoena you, and then serve summons, and then we say, okay, we have to pay back by a cow. That's the biggest thing that we find, a cow. That's the biggest. And then we used to have all those things, our own sheriffs and everything. But these days everyone wants to work for something. It's understandable, right? If you have a local sheriff, how are you going to pay that sheriff? Because he must go, because by then they used to go on horseback and go and serve someone's whatever there. But now how do you send someone without compensating the person? You understand? But we still have our traditional courts, like your local issues and whatever. But things that we think that we're not competent to do, like your murder cases, rape, assault, where there's blood and everything, then we refer those.
For instance, the structure that we have, under me, there's a headman. So it's the one who sits down there at home and resolving those issues. He's got his committee, the chairperson, the secretary, even the members of the committee. So they resolve those things. And then if that person is not happy about the how did they handle, so it's then he has to come to the upper structure, which is the upper structure is the Mpego Traditional Council, where I'm here. It's me and the chairperson, and I've got 3 other headmen that I'm working with, and then with the secretary. And then also we invite some communities to listen.
The challenges that we face as the traditional leader is the problem of linking our traditional way of doing things with the modern way of doing things, that is in the era of democracy. You find out that the current situation that we are in, the current form of working with the government that we are in, has stripped the powers of traditional leadership. Because now, if I would summon you, Corey, and say, Corey, please come to my place, there is an issue that I would like you to advise me on, or I would like you to explain on it. Probably let's say someone or your kid has robbed somebody else or has done something wrong to another one, then we would like to hear the true story of it, or the details on what exactly happened. If you choose not to come, you choose not to come. There is no way that I can force you to come. Not unless, again, it's going to be a community decision, whereby those decisions, sometimes they even hurt to us, because they used to be harsh decisions. I would go to one with my villagers when that person couldn't comply with what the community wanted her or him to do. Then they decided to sideline the family in everything that the community is doing. Even if you have a problem, you have a bereavement, they would isolate you and refuse that you get any assistance that you're supposed to be getting from the community members. That one is striking again so badly to us, because at the end of the day, everyone has to be treated with dignity. Everyone has to be treated like a human being. We are humans because God saw Ubuntu in us, and the traditional leadership is supposed to be the foundation, is supposed to be the anchor of that peace, harmony, and Ubuntu amongst our people.